Alrighty, back. This is gonna be part three. So it's almost done draining. I know it's taking me forever, but I like to take my time and not make a mess because I'm tired. I always have to clean up after myself. So here we go. So obviously here's the condenser. I'm not gonna move it out completely. I'm just gonna, like I always do, just take these screws off right here, and then just let it fall forward. Got the little horn right there. Let that fall forward, and then I'm just going to unloosen these, pull this out, just move it out of the way, out of the way. Wait till this thing's done totally draining, and then I'll start the radiator. So I'm just gonna let this run. Hopefully you guys don't get bored, but hopefully you guys can see everything. And yeah, all right, let's do this. So this condenser is the, what do you call it? The air conditioner. When I bought the car a long time ago, it was already installed in here. If this thing wasn't on here, yes, I'd bought an electric fan, and I was gonna put it on this side to be a cooler, but because of the fan blade, I had like no room, and yeah, I don't want to chance it. Also because of the air conditioner, and I got the belt right here. It was just too tight and it was in the way. So, and obviously I don't want to get rid of the air conditioning because I'm hoping that someday, I think it just needs to be recharged because it does blow air in the inside. So I'm hoping once I get this issue done, I'll get that thing recharged and I should be good. I'm not, sweating my balls off. But yeah, I mean, I would love to just, because on my old car, on my old 53 had a flathead, I actually had a electric fan in there on a manual switch. So when I saw it was kind of getting warm, I manually was able to put that switch or the fan on, which I love. Because I don't like to really rely on the relays that when they go on by themselves. Because I'm a little more afraid, what if it fails? I want to, blow my motor. So yeah. Pliers. I also learned always have these available. I did have a big one, but I don't know where it's at. But put your screws in it so you don't lose any. I have a habit of losing all my parts, or they fall down here in the engine and I can't find them. And then yeah, it makes me very upset. That on. Now I gotta take out the little horn itself down here. It's just that one. Where's my stuff? It looks like it's a half. Let's see here. We're going to. I normally wear latex gloves, but yeah, they're always ripping, so forget it. And oh yeah, I forgot this. Another disclaimer: I did disconnect the battery, just so I don't get electrocuted or something. I have a habit of just taking risks and chances I shouldn't. So that's where we're at. There it goes. Alright, there's that. Holds the horn, also the radiator itself. So. I guess you can say I'm somewhat of an expert now doing this because I've taken this radiator off and putting it back on. This is probably like, I'm gonna say probably this is my 5th time. So yeah, that's where we're at. And yeah, I already got my first boo-boo right there, so it's part of the job. You know, getting some busted knuckles here and there. Alright, so there's the condenser. Just move it forward a little bit, or this way, so it's out of my way. I mean, I would love to literally take it out, so that way, you know, you guys have more visual, but I don't want to deal with disconnecting any wires. I mean, the less I can avoid taking apart, the easier, because then I don't want to forget. And and another disclaimer is, I have a habit of when I start working on stuff, I don't know, no matter how careful I am, I always end up breaking something. It never fails. I always end up breaking something. So I was like, Jesus. So I'm pretty sure you guys have experienced that, where you're trying to be so careful and still something just breaks. Take this off, to the side. There we go. So now, hopefully you guys can, it's tall enough. Let's see here. Can you see? Yeah, somewhat. Hold on, let me get some, prop you guys up a little bit more. Bear with me. Don't start complaining. Bear with me. There we go. Alrighty. Come on. If that worked? Yeah, it worked. Okay, so I'm gonna just take these screws off right here, loosen everything. The antifreeze shouldn't have any issue with the coolant. So I'm just gonna take these, unloosen these, get this out of the way. Hopefully it works. And this will speed things up. There we go. Sweet. That one out of the way. Let's do this one over here. Like I said, this is a 1949 Ford. custom vehicle. I had an automatic transmission. So when I bought this, originally, yeah, the radiator did leak here and there. So like I said, I got the brilliant idea, you know, I'm going to change it out. But when I changed it out, the transmission cooler lines were running into the radiator. So I started looking for one, and I couldn't find any radiators with the cooling lines already on the radiator itself. So I started researching like I do, and I put a transmission cooler underneath, which that was a pain in the butt because I kept dealing with the, you know, it leaking and all that, and finally I got, you know, transmission lines put on it. And after this, I got to deal with that because what's happening is now that when I start it, it warms up a little bit, and I have to gas it a little bit for it to go into gear, reverse and drive. Once the car is, I guess you could say, hot enough, those issues go away. So I just got to research and see what's going on with that. So, all right. So for right now, I'm just gonna that's done. I'm still waiting to fully drain, and then I'll pull this out, and then I'll record what we got to do. So hopefully we're moving along so far. No Ricky Ricardo yet, so thank God for that. And okay, I'll be back and then we'll go from there. All right, guys. Peace.